Nityanandam. Thank you again for coming to my channel. So today with me I have Manitya Priyankananda Nityanandam. She's a brahmacharini of Nityananda Sampradaya. So if you can see the color difference, I am a Purna Sannyasi of Nityananda Sampradaya. She is a Bhautika brahmacharini of Nityananda Sampradaya. There are levels of sannyas lifestyle, which I can talk probably in my next video if you're interested. Please do let me know in your comments. So now Manitya Priyankananda, she's from US and she's now 26 years old. She knew Swamiji when she was 12 years old, right? So what actually got me thinking was that many of us who are part of the lifestyle, the monastic lifestyle or the Adinavasi that we call. Adinavasi need not necessarily mean that you take up the lifestyle of brahmacharyam or celibacy. It's you just live with the ideology, the spiritual ideology for a master. So there's a big, beautiful, lovable, joyful community, and it just got me thinking that we have so many young people in our community, in our spiritual Hindu community with Swamiji. So I thought today I'll make a video on what inspired you and why in such a young age, like I'm 23, you are 26, why at such a young age you've decided to live this kind of a lifestyle where probably to the outer world it's like boring, dull, meditative, you have withdrew from life kind of a lifestyle. So why don't you talk a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so let me start off with just sharing how my life was before I decided to become an Adinavasi, which is come and live in this spiritual community, Hindu community with Swamiji. So I went to college in the US and then I worked for 3 years. And at my job, I was working for actually a chemical company. And I did enjoy certain aspects of my job, but there were a lot of things that I was not okay with. And for example, a chemical company, you know, they do some things that you may not be totally okay with when it comes to wastage, the type of products they're creating. Are we really taking care of the environment? I mean, what are we really doing? Are we really integrated with our own beliefs of what is okay, what is moral? And I kind of took it as, okay, well, I'm being too picky. There's no way that you could possibly find a job where every single part of your job is going to be totally okay and you're going to be completely aligned with it. But when I realized that this option of a lifestyle is available to us, I could see so clearly that I could be integrated to every single part of what we do here and what Swamiji is guiding us with and teaching us. And it's such a beautiful way to live because you know that you're not going against any part of you. You're not compromising any part of you living this lifestyle.
Yes. That's definitely one point that even that I completely agree with, that there's no part of us that feel that I need to compromise or I feel pressure that I have to succumb to. There's nothing like that. Everything in our lifestyle, it has such a beautiful context that you just feel like, let me just live it. It's such a empowering lifestyle. To the outer world, if I say I have to wake up at 4:30 and then go puja at 6 something and then have satsang and then only I have my breakfast, you'll be like, God, what a military lifestyle. But it's such a beautiful lifestyle that gives you so much of freedom, that it's coming freedom of I'm completely able to handle myself. Right? I'm sure we have all had our ups and downs even living here, but is the only thing that made us stand up again and again is because that we are living a lifestyle where we are completely able to handle ourselves actually.
Absolutely. Actually, in my life before coming and becoming an Adinavasi, I went through a lot of emotional instability, especially around relationships, having, you know, self-confidence issues, doubting if I was worthy enough or good enough, and having like all of these roller coaster kind of emotions. It was so exhausting and frustrating, and I couldn't quite get a grip. Like, you have to ask some of my closer, maybe friends or family members, who will, I'm sure, attest to the craziness that I put them through because of my emotional ups and downs. But here in this community, Swamiji gives us solutions for how to handle ourselves. He shows us, if you follow this routine, simple things like taking haritaki powder at night. It may seem something so small, but it actually cleanses your system, and so much of the literal crap that you carry inside of you gets cleared out. The stuff that affects you emotionally, gives you depression. It's literally little solutions like haritaki powder, doing yoga, setting the context for your day of gratitude for life by doing puja in the morning. It's such a beautiful lifestyle. And of course, the completion method. If you find yourself struggling at any point or falling into powerlessness or getting angry, immediately we have that awareness that, hey, something is acting up here that's not me. Let me heal that part of me. Let me identify it. And you have the support of the entire Adinam to bring you to that completion space. So it's so amazing and powerful that you can just reinvent yourself here over and over again, which you cannot at all do in the outside world.
Yeah, and like from outside, I'm sure even your family or my family, we didn't live in like a joint family, even though our background is Hinduism, much contrary to probably other religion. But from where I come with this family of 5, there would even not be, I will not say we had like complete completion or communion with each other, but here living in this environment where we have people from all walks of life, all kind of country with different interesting backgrounds, and even if like you're being inauthentic or if you're falling into the space of powerlessness, it's very clear that they have no vested interest of you. It's like a complete family where you just feel completely safe even if somebody's shouting at you. I mean, we don't really get shouted at, but it's, you feel completely safe. You don't feel like somebody is actually there waiting to put you down or waiting for your destruction.
Right.
You're very clear that even if I'm going through any powerlessness and I'm facing a tough time, it is just because this family loves me. It is such a deep cognition that I can just accept anybody. Like tomorrow somebody will come and say Brahmacharya is like, yes, welcome to the family. So much of genuine love. In fact, the person who's recording, I have so much of love for her. So and one more thing that I wanted to share is that probably outside in you can be in a family oriented business. Like my family was a family oriented business, and there also there's no, like, even among siblings there is no completion, or in the end there is no like, okay, for the purpose of business let us make it successful. No, there's always been incompletions. But here, whether if you are here at the age of 18 or whether you're 28, 30, 45, whatever your age is, if you're a Adinavasi, you're given the ultimate freedom of being creative in your completion, in the lifestyle you want to live. Like, I never knew I could write. I never knew that I would be involved with the Nityananda University. But the amount of possibility shown to us that, hey, even at the age of 20, you can be a CEO, you can be a department head. Like, I never really thought this is even possible for me until I stepped in here, lived with Swamiji, lived with this community. And it's amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
really, there is so much scope here. That's what people keep saying, and people that have been here for a while that I've spoken to who tell me, you know, the reason I'm here is because of the scope. What do we mean by that? Basically, Swamiji is giving us every single avenue as a way to grasp his love, his truths, and just share it and explode with the rest of the world. So whether it be through writing, through Nityananda University, through YouTube videos, which, you know, you can be the leader of YouTube videos, which I never thought would be something that could be like, you know, a responsible position, but it is. It really is something. It's a way to outreach to people. You could even be in departments like accounts if that's where your passion is. Wherever your passion is, even if you don't know it yet, you can come here and discover it and fulfill it. Get an opportunity to completely live through that path and spread and share Swamiji through whatever you're doing, which is the most beautiful part, I think.
yes, being given the ultimate freedom to express your creativity while you are fulfilling yourself. It's in the end not for the organization or not for Swamiji. It's like you are fulfilling yourself with so much of excitement in discovering new parts of you. Got like, I never knew manifesting powers was possible.
Yes.
Like rolling coconuts from my hand or materializing, which happened yesterday.
Right.
So not only we do department work, which we say here, but we are also manifesting power. So it's literally explosion of excitement always 24/7 here.
Swamiji is growing us in so many dimensions, and I have to tell you, the outside world is just flat. It's like there's not a lot of depth. You can't really develop yourself in many different ways. It's at least from my experience, it's kind of like, okay, first you do this, then you do that. First you finish school, get married, have kids, you know, go down the blah 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 path and then die, and that's about it. But here you have so many dimensions. You can be an accountant, a YouTube video maker, an artist, a dancer,
A vice chancellor.
all at once. You know, you could be traveling the world, doing whatever your heart desires, whatever your passion is. The point is to have that passion, to carry that, and to allow yourself to express it through all these different avenues and dimensions.
And one interesting point that I remembered as you were sharing is that whatever we do, it is not just for myself or my satisfaction or the organization's satisfaction. It's like we are made to micromanage that every action, every thought of ours is in the end benefiting to the society, it's enriching people. So even if I'm making this video, it's not in the end to fulfill myself or to fulfill you, but it's for someone might get interested. Probably someone who's watching this is already going through depression, do not know what to do with your life. You're watching this video and getting interested, you're passionate about it probably. So every single action that we do, it is micromanaged to the point that it is enriching others, it is for society, it is contributing back to the society. So that's one of the best parts of what we are doing.
Yes.
So I think with that we have spoken a lot, and if you're a youngster, you're watching this, we have a lot of youngsters, this is the place for you to be. Really, if you want to get out of depression or even boredom and tiredness with life and whatever that's there outside, if you've seen the end of drugs, you've seen the end of alcohol, please know that this is the place. Manifest powers the moment you walk in.
Yes.
So I would recommend that you choose to be part of our community, our spiritual community with Swamiji. And if you're interested to know more about this lifestyle, please do leave a comment below, and I'll definitely reach out to you. Thank you very much, Nityanandam. Nityanandam, thank you again to my video. Thank you again. Shit!
Just keep going, we'll edit it.
Bloopers! Bloopers.
All right.
Okay, let's start over again.